What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Rashad. We're living by the code. And in today's video, we're going to be doing a few important things. I'm going to be showing you how to change the color of text in CSS. I'm going to be showing you why yours is probably not working and how to change text in the middle of paragraphs. So that way you know how to do it in multiple scenarios. So first, before we get into the video, the most important piece that you must do, which is why your code is probably not working if this is your second video, which you have to make sure that your CSS page is connected to the HTML page. So here's how you do that. I have another video, but I'm going to briefly explain it here. You see this code right here, link. You see this link sheet. Number one, it must be in between the head tags, right? So keep it in between the head tags. Copy this link. Rev, style sheet. The second most important part is you see this href part here. You see what's in between the double quotes, style.css. This page, this name needs to be exactly what it is right here. These have to match. This is connecting the page. This should say, this here should say whatever this here says. So whatever you named your page, name it here as well. And it has to be .css. So once you have that, we can now move forward and get into the example. So let me show you the code in between the body tags that we already have. So here's what we already have. We have an H1 element, which is the title of the page. We have some dummy text, and we have changed the words right here in the middle because I'm going to change these words. I'm going to show you how to do that as well. And then we have another paragraph. So let's jump right into it. Number one, to change the colors once it have link. Let's say that you want to change the color of both paragraphs. Let's start off with this first example. Because paragraph is a element selector, all you need to hit is the P, right? Open close brackets. Open close brackets. Always hit space to have them on top one at the bottom. Hit the word color and select the color. In this case, let's choose blue. Let's go here. Let's save it. Let's go back to the HTML page. Click on it. Right click. Open with live server. And as you can see, both paragraphs are blue. Let's say you want to change one of the paragraphs and make them another color. Here's how you do it. Open up the HTML page. Go to whatever paragraph you want to change the color to. Go into the first tag, give it a class name. So class should pre-populate. If it don't, just auto type it in. Name the class something. I'm gonna name it P2 for paragraph 2. Right now that it has a class name, go to CSS, your CSS page. To select a class element, you must hit period. So period P2. Same, open, close, curly bracket, space, color. Let's do red. Boom. Let's save it. Let's go to the HTML, open with live server. Bam. Now this one here is red. So now let's say, hey, I want to change this word. I want to make this green. Right, I want to make this individual word, sentence, or whatever it is. I want to make this green. Right, boom. Find it inside of the paragraph tag. Create a span. A span tag, by the way, y'all. If I don't want to assume that y'all know what that meant. Now, usually when you create span tags, it always just create the opening and closing tag. But since we want to put the word in the middle, I delete the closing tag, take it to the end of where I want all the words to be, make a closing tag. So now we have a span. And if you want, you can give the span a class name if you want. I think it actually makes sense too. You must. So give it a class name of, we're going to name it words. Well, then that's at the end, right? Go back to style.css. Because you're selecting the class name. Class element. Type in words, open close bracket, color. I believe we said we was making it green. save it. HTML page, right click, open with live server. And if open with live server don't work, just refresh the screen. So once you do that, you see here, this is now green. So that is how you change the color of text with CSS and HTML and coding in front-end development, in Visual Studio Code, whatever IED you're using. That's how you do it. So if you like this video, make sure you give it 2 thumbs up. If something is wrong and it did not help you, make sure that you comment down below on what part was confusing so I can at least make another video or better explain it to you. Please check the channel for other beginner tutorials on how to better navigate this world of front-end development with HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and also PHP. Until the next time, guys, happy coding.